Okay, so today we're going to be attaching a heat transfer vinyl cutout or design onto a shirt, garment, or jersey. So the materials you're going to need are your pre-cut design made of heat transfer vinyl. You're going to need your iron set to the hottest setting. You're going to need parchment paper to lay on top of your design so that it doesn't get damaged by the iron. And you're going to need a hard surface to put in your jersey. I'm using a wooden board, but you can use a large hardcover book. You can use a wooden board, and if you have tile floors or hardwood floors and you don't worry about them, you can just do it directly on the floor. So first, what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to take our jersey. You want to make sure that it's pre-washed, and you also want to make sure that your iron is preheated, again to the highest temperature. And now we're going to take our wood or any just hard thing that you could slide. When you do it, if it's not big enough, you could just slide it around so that it covers the entire thing. And you want to make sure that your vinyl is centered. So what you could do is you could take, I have a measuring tape here, and you can measure your shirt. You can measure the waist and you can measure the armpit area, from armpit to armpit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the board in. And I'm going to start off by ironing the number 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my parchment paper and lay it on top. And then I'm going to take my iron and place it on for 20 to 30 seconds without moving it, and apply pressure. So once you're done with your first number or area, like I'm done with the 8, so I'm going to set my iron aside and then move the wooden board over to the 1 and keep ironing. You also want to get the edges of your piece like really strongly, because those are the parts that often peel off the fastest. Okay, now I'm done with the 1, so I'm setting my iron aside and moving on to do the last name. You want to make sure you're getting all of the parts of your design. You don't want to leave anything out so that nothing peels off. Okay, so now that I'm done with my entire design, I'm going to remove the parchment paper and wait for around 4 to 5 minutes so that the design has time to cool off and adhere fully. Okay, so I waited the 5 minutes and my design should be cool now. What we're going to do is, since we don't want to just like pull it off really fast and then the design won't stick on and you have to redo everything, you want to pull it very slowly, making sure that all your edges are sticking. As you can see, the corner of the 1 lifted a bit, and I don't want that to happen, because if I take it off and then the 1 starts peeling, it can keep peeling and then the entire design could just be lifted off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the parchment paper over again and work on the area for a few more seconds so that it sticks fully. Okay. So I'm going to try to peel it off again. Here we go. As you can see, the 1 pulled off really smoothly, and now we're left with a beautiful piece of heat transfer vinyl left on jersey. So I'm just gonna peel off everything really slowly and make sure that nothing is lifting. Here we go. Now our design is set. Once you're done, you can just like touch the fabric, bend the fabric to make sure nothing is like lifting and trying to pull off and not on there. So I think for me, it's pretty good. So you could go ahead and take out your wood and there you have it. Okay, so these are a few tips. The first one is you only want to wash it 24 hours after you've ironed it. You should wash it before you wear it, and remember 24 hours after. And as well as that, wash it inside out so that your vinyl will surely stay on. And if you see at some point of time little bits like peeling up, then you could just go over again with the iron with some parchment paper, and then that's it.